Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris. From New York, Westchester County, it's 12/28/22. Those last couple of posts I just put up, those are natural clouds. You see, apparently, the Creator decided to manipulate, condensation of ice and turn it and make it into clouds. I like to call them sea serpents. That's a sea serpent cloud for you. And you'll see that these planes will do this throughout the evening, and at the end of the day, this is what you will receive: is the sun completely covered. And then when you look to your west over there, you'll see blue skies. Actually, the sun sets in the west and comes up in the east, but you know what I'm getting at here. They're fucking with our weather. And they've been doing it for a long time. And if you can't even wake up to that, really, I mean, you're lost. Okay, it's like it's been going on for 60 years now, 70 probably, more time than I've lived on this flat plane. It's been going on for. Although I don't remember it that bad when I was a kid, but it's just, anyway. Let's talk about Coriolis effect. You know what I love about the Coriolis effect is nobody can tell me where it begins and where it actually ends. So the Coriolis effect apparently is the magnetic attraction inside of the magma in the volcano that's inside of this supposed ball we live in. It's funny. It brings me all the way back to the beginning. Let's use this as a illustration. This pumpkin, almost shaped as a ball, okay, but it's got a skin on it. All right, and that skin is very thin. That's right, it is. You see, but inside of this pumpkin is an interior. Yeah, right here. See the stem? Inside of this pumpkin there's an interior. But the problem is, with science, we can't really get through this skin right here. See, there are many other layers that are beyond this. Okay? That goes all the way to the core. However, okay, we really can't break the skin of this particular object. Okay? See, now that's a problem. It always has been for all of us here in the Flat Earth community. We can't break through this skin. We can't even really scratch it. But yet we have a full diagram of layers and layers and layers and layers all the way down to the core of magna. That's in a ball that's spinning, that's creating this Coriolis effect, this spinning of 1,000 miles per hour. So, okay, we haven't even broken the surface, but yet we're produced with layers and diagrams and all that other bullshit, and I've spoken about that many times now. But the problem is, so if we're down in the ocean, okay, how do whales circumnavigate this? How do fish circumnavigate this? With this 1,000 miles per hour, how do waves even exist in an ocean? With all of this spin, how does it possibly exist? How do waves exist? Because it's spinning, isn't it? Isn't it like evolving from the beginning right there? And the internal crust of this supposed ball should be beginning there, right? Maybe it doesn't. Obviously it doesn't, because the Red Bull jump, when he went all the way up there and came all the way back down, he was only a couple hundred feet from where he launched off. And see, now that doesn't make any sense. When a helicopter goes up in the sky, he can just hover up there, hovering up in the sky. But the 1,000-mile-per-hour spin doesn't affect that either. No, it doesn't. No hurricanes or anything like that. You know what's a hurricane? You know what's actually having a big influence on hurricanes? Or the chemtrails that they're putting up there. Yeah, that's right. That's the only thing humans can do is destruction, disaster. I don't know where I'm going with this, but who cares? But we have the power to get rid of these hurricanes. We have the power of getting rid of this weather. Because obviously we can control it, intensify it. But that's all they can do is just intensify it for us. They don't want to control it. They just want to intensify it and make it worse. But that's a different video. So let's get back to the Coriolis effect. So the helicopters don't have any effect on it. The Red Bull jump doesn't have any effect on that. Whales don't have any effect on it. So where does it actually begin and where does it end? And where does a bleeding part of space begin? Okay, where is that? Okay, where this magical little Disneyland world that the atmosphere isn't ripped off of this supposed ball, where does it begin? Research Flat Earth. And that's it, okay? I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.